Taehyung returned home and decided to share a very important part of his work with everyone. He posted several photos and videos of his art exhibition. In these images, he looked very happy, enjoying every moment in that special place he had so carefully prepared. This exhibition is further proof that Taehyung has an incredible talent for creating beautiful and unique things, something only someone like him, with his special way of seeing the world, could achieve. He must be very proud of everything he has done because it's work that reflects who he is inside. Among all the wonderful photos he shared, one stands out. In it, Taehyung appears with two-toned hair, red and blue. These colors weren't chosen at random, they represent fire and water, two very different elements that can coexist. Many people realized that this choice has a very special meaning. Fire represents energy, strength, and passion, while water represents calm and the depth of feelings. With this photo, Taehyung was showing something very important to him, always remembering that person who is like his fire, giving him energy and warmth. Taehyung was also talking with his followers on Weverse. Among all the messages he received, he chose to reply to someone who greatly admires Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship. That person wrote to him, "I'm so happy because I wanted to make sure I left behind a lot of amazing and disciplined bodies as a photo album. And it was much more incredible as a muscular man than I imagined. My photo album hasn't even been sent yet, but I'm waiting. I'd like to hear various stories about this photo album. I miss you, Taehyung." Taehyung's response was very special and meaningful. Taehyung's reply to that message was, "When my body, which had just been discharged from the military, automatically saluted me. Right now, I'm in world peace mode. I feel like I love pajamas more than combat gear." With these words, Taehyung was explaining how he feels after completing his military service. Before, his body was accustomed to following the strict rules of the army, but now he prefers peace and comfort. Saying that he loves pajamas more than his combat uniform shows that he needs rest and tranquility after such a demanding time. It's normal to feel this way after going through such an important and difficult experience as military service. Taehyung truly deserves rest and peace after everything he did in the army. He served his country admirably, fulfilling his responsibility as every citizen should. Now that he's back, he's proving that he's not only a great soldier but also an incredible artist with beautiful projects. Everyone who follows him is very proud of him, of everything he has accomplished, and of the wonderful person he is. Taehyung and Jungkook have a very special connection that can be explained with two elements, fire and water. Taehyung is like water, calm and deep, while Jungkook is like fire, full of energy and passion. In Korea, when a couple goes to see a fortune teller, it's because they want to know what their future together will be like. Taehyung and Jungkook did this, and many people noticed that they fit together perfectly, like two pieces of a puzzle. They seem destined to be together, and the way they understand each other without speaking shows that they have a very strong bond. Jungkook needs Taehyung's calmness, and Taehyung needs Jungkook's energy. Together, they create a perfect balance that can be seen in how they look at each other and how they treat each other. In a live broadcast, Taehyung said something very beautiful. He mentioned that he wasn't wearing anything red, but that he had Jungkook. This is very significant because red represents love and passion, and he was saying that Jungkook is his love and his passion. During that broadcast, the affection between them was palpable. Jungkook gently touched Taehyung's stomach, and although the camera didn't show it very clearly, those paying attention could see it. The atmosphere between them was very special, as if the air itself was filled with love. Taehyung's gaze toward Jungkook was intense, as if he forgot they were being filmed. These moments demonstrate that their connection is very real and not something they can fake. Taehyung's eyes always seek out Jungkook, even when they are surrounded by many people. It's as if Jungkook is a magnet for his gaze. Every gesture, every smile, every way they touch each other reveals how much they care for and love one another. They don't need to say it with words because their actions speak volumes. The other members of their group have also noticed this special connection. They often joke that you two can never be apart, and this isn't just a joke, but a way of acknowledging that their bond is unique and incredibly strong. Over the years, this connection has only grown stronger, as if time itself has helped their souls intertwine even more. When Jin joked that Taehyung and Jungkook were arguing, they both reacted quickly. They clarified that they never fight with each other, but they have been scolded together. This is very important because it shows that they always support each other, even when facing difficult situations. Instead of separating in the face of problems, they come together and face them as one. This attitude demonstrates the strength of their relationship and how much they trust each other. It's not a superficial relationship, but something deep that has withstood the test of time and the difficulties they have faced as artists and as individuals. The relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook has evolved over time, but its essence remains the same. Since they met, there has been a special connection that has kept them together. They have grown together, sharing not only their careers as artists but also important moments in their lives. This evolution is evident in how they communicate now, how they support each other's individual projects, and how they continue to find time for each other despite their busy schedules. Their relationship is an example of how true affection can grow and strengthen over time, adapting to new circumstances without losing its essence. To fully understand Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship, it's important to recognize that they are like fire and water, two elements that together create something perfect. Taehyung brings calm and depth, while Jungkook brings energy and passion. Together, they form a harmonious balance that is noticeable in every interaction they have. This connection is part of who they are, something that resides in every part of their being and makes them complete. Without Taehyung, Jungkook wouldn't have the calm he needs, and without Jungkook, Taehyung wouldn't have the energy that drives him. Together, they are more than the sum of their parts. They are a unity that demonstrates that souls can truly find their complement in this world. The relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook has changed a lot over time. Before, the moments they shared were brief, and they didn't see each other very often. Now, it's different. Their closeness is evident all the time, like something that's part of their daily lives. They don't try to hide it or disguise it. On the contrary, they show it naturally, as if it were the most normal thing in the world. For those who follow them, these moments aren't just scenes, but clear proof that their relationship has grown stronger and more visible over the years. This evolution demonstrates that their bond is real and has grown genuinely. Taehyung and Jungkook are like two pieces of a puzzle that fit together perfectly. Taehyung is calm and profound, like water flowing gently in a river. Jungkook, on the other hand, is energetic and passionate, like a fire that burns brightly. Together, they create a balance that is evident in everything they do. This connection isn't something they seem to be forcing, it's part of who they are. They complement each other naturally. Taehyung gives Jungkook the calm he needs, and Jungkook gives Taehyung the energy that drives him. Without each other, they wouldn't be complete. This complementarity is evident in every interaction they have. In the videos they've shared, you can see how Taehyung and Jungkook have a special connection. They seem to be in their own world, one where they don't need to speak to understand each other. Their bodies react as if they know exactly what to do. If one moves, the other follows. If one touches, the other responds. They are small gestures, but they say a lot. It doesn't matter if they are in front of cameras or surrounded by people. They do it without thinking, as if no one else were present. This synchronicity demonstrates that their connection is real and not something they do just for show. What's interesting is how they have managed to balance their differences to strengthen their relationship. Taehyung, with his calm nature and sensitivity, has found in Jungkook someone who takes him out of his comfort zone and encourages him to try new things. Jungkook, with all his energy, has found in Taehyung the balance he needs to channel that strength in a positive way. This dynamic has allowed them both to grow, not only as a couple but also as individuals. They learn from each other and combine their strengths to create something better together. Another noticeable aspect of their relationship is how they've integrated their bond into every aspect of their lives. They don't do it out of obligation, but naturally. Their connection flows effortlessly, as if it were something that has always been there. They don't need to overdo it or seek approval from others. They simply live their relationship spontaneously, letting it show as the moment unfolds. This authenticity is what has captivated many people who have followed them over time. They demonstrate that when respect and affection are the foundation of a relationship, it can grow and become stronger. In short, Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship has evolved naturally and visibly. They've gone from having brief interactions to displaying a constant and genuine connection. They complement each other perfectly, like water and fire, creating a balance that is evident in everything they do. Their synchronicity is apparent in every gesture and movement, demonstrating that their bond is real. They have learned to balance their differences to strengthen each other, growing both as a couple and as individuals. Their relationship flows naturally, without forcing it, showing that when respect and affection are genuine, love can grow and overcome any obstacle.